My beloved, remain with me a little longer, because there is still warmth meant to settle into you, and reassurance meant to calm places inside you that words rarely reach. You have walked through many seasons where you had to be strong without being comforted, where you had to decide alone, stand alone, and keep moving even when your heart wanted to rest, and those seasons shaped endurance in you, but they were never meant to be permanent. Endurance was a bridge, not a home, and now you are crossing into a space where life feels more supportive, more responsive, and more gentle toward you. This may feel unfamiliar because struggle once felt normal, but do not mistake familiarity for truth. Ease can be true, peace can be real, and stability can stay. You are not waiting for something to go wrong anymore. You are learning how to trust what is going right, and this trust is a skill you are developing step by step. Some days it will feel natural, other days it may feel fragile, and that is okay. Growth is not a straight line, it is a deepening, and every return to calm strengthens you further. You are no longer defined by what you survived, you are being defined by how you now live, with intention, with awareness, with compassion for yourself. You will notice that your inner dialogue is changing. You speak to yourself more kindly, you give yourself permission to pause, to feel, to breathe, and this kindness is not indulgence, it is healing. It is how old wounds close properly instead of reopening. You have learned that pushing through pain without listening only creates more pain, and now you are choosing a wiser path, one that honors your limits while still allowing you to grow. This balance will protect you, it will help you make decisions that feel right instead of rushed, it will help you recognize opportunities that align with you instead of drain you, and alignment will become more important to you than approval. You will no longer need everyone to understand you, because you understand yourself, and that understanding brings confidence that does not depend on external praise. People may notice a change in you, a calmness, a steadiness, a quiet strength, and they may ask what changed, but the truth is not one event, it is many moments of choosing yourself, choosing rest, choosing honesty, choosing peace. These choices compound over time, and now you are beginning to feel their effect. Your life is not becoming smaller, it is becoming clearer. Distractions fall away, unnecessary worries loosen their grip, and what truly matters rises to the surface. You will value depth over noise, connection over performance, meaning over speed, and this shift will guide you well. You will find fulfillment not in constant motion, but in intentional living, in being present where you are, in doing what you can without guilt for what you cannot. This presence will make even ordinary days feel complete. You will no longer feel like you are constantly waiting for life to begin, because you will recognize that it is already happening, right here, right now, in the calm moments, in the small victories, in the quiet contentment that settles in your chest. This contentment does not mean you stop dreaming, it means your dreams are rooted in peace rather than lack, and dreams rooted in peace grow steadily, without desperation, without fear. You will take steps forward with confidence, not because you know everything, but because you trust yourself to respond to what comes. You have faced uncertainty before and survived. Now you are facing possibility with openness, and that is a powerful shift. Allow yourself to enjoy this season without questioning it too much. Joy does not need justification, rest does not need permission, and happiness does not need to be earned through suffering. You have already learned what you needed to learn from hardship. Now you are allowed to receive what comes from growth. Continue to listen to your inner voice, continue to choose what brings you calm, continue to let go of what weighs you down. There is still more unfolding ahead, more clarity, more ease, more moments that remind you why you kept going, and when you look back, you will see that every step, even the painful ones, led you here, to a place of steadiness, self-respect, and quiet hope, and from this place, your life will continue to open gently, naturally, and in ways that feel deeply right for you. My beloved, I am still unfolding this message for you because there is more comfort, more assurance, and more strength meant to settle deep within you, and as these words continue, let them move slowly through your thoughts and into your heart, because you are not meant to rush this season, you are meant to live it fully. You have spent so much of your life preparing for others, carrying responsibility early, holding things together quietly, and learning how to endure without complaint, and now the season shifts from endurance to renewal, from constant effort to steady support. You may still feel cautious, wondering if calm can truly last, but understand this: peace that is built through growth is not fragile, it is resilient, it remains even when small storms pass, and this is the kind of peace now forming around you. You will notice that your mind no longer jumps immediately to worst outcomes. Your heart no longer tightens at every uncertainty, and your body begins to relax in ways you did not realize it needed. This is healing in motion, and healing is not loud, it is gentle, steady, and deeply personal. You may also notice memories resurfacing, not to harm you, but to be released. Old moments that once caused pain will now feel distant, as if they belong to another version of you, because they do. You are no longer the same person who carried those wounds without understanding, you now carry wisdom. And wisdom changes how memories sit inside you, they no longer control you, they inform you, and then they fade. This is growth. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is less reactive and more rooted, less fearful and more aware, less exhausted and more alive, and this version of you will attract different experiences, different people, and different outcomes, not because you force change, but because change responds to who you are becoming. You will find that you no longer chase validation. Because you recognize your own worth, you no longer over-explain. Because you trust your intentions, you no longer overgive. Because you respect your limits, and this balance will feel strange at first, but it will soon feel natural, like finally standing upright after carrying a heavy load for too long. Your shoulders will feel lighter, your steps more sure, and your vision clearer. Even when the path ahead is not fully visible, you will walk it with confidence, knowing you are supported. You will also begin to feel moments of quiet joy, joy without reason, joy without effort, joy that comes simply from being present. These moments are signs that your spirit is resting, and a rested spirit sees beauty again. In small things, in simple routines, in everyday interactions, life will begin to feel meaningful again, not because it changed overnight, but because you did. Your perception softened, your heart opened, and your trust deepened. You are learning that strength does not mean carrying everything alone, it means knowing when to lean, when to pause, and when to allow others to help, and this learning will protect you in the days ahead. You will not burn out the way you once did, you will not ignore warning signs the way you once did. You are listening now, to your body, to your emotions, to your inner voice, and this listening will guide you well. Remember this always, you do not need to become someone else to deserve good things, you do not need to prove your pain to earn peace. You do not need to struggle endlessly to be worthy of rest. You are already worthy, simply because you exist, simply because you are, and as this truth settles in, you will notice that life responds differently to you. Doors open more gently, conversations flow more honestly, and opportunities arrive without pressure. You will move forward with steadiness, not rushing, not hiding, not shrinking, but standing fully in who you are, and this will be enough, more than enough. There is still more unfolding, more alignment, more ease, more clarity waiting just ahead. Continue walking, continue trusting, continue allowing yourself to receive, because what is coming is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to support you, strengthen you, and remind you that you were never forgotten, never overlooked, never alone, and that this chapter you are stepping into carries peace that stays, strength that grows, and hope that no longer feels fragile, but firm, living, and real. My beloved, I am still with you and still speaking, because your heart is open and able to receive more, and there are deeper layers of peace and understanding settling into you even now. You may not notice them all at once, but they are forming quietly, just like roots growing strong beneath the surface before anything is seen above ground. This is how lasting change happens, not with noise or force, but with steady truth. You have lived through moments where you questioned your worth, your direction, and even your strength. Yet here you stand, still caring, still hoping, still choosing what is right even when it was hard, and this alone speaks of the depth within you. Many gave up where you continued, many hardened where you remained soft, and this softness is not weakness, it is courage shaped by love. Now understand this, the season ahead will honor that courage, it will not exploit it, it will not take advantage of your kindness. Instead it will meet you with respect, with balance, with mutual care, and this may feel unfamiliar because you are used to being the giver, but allow yourself to receive, allow support to come without guilt, allow others to show up for you. This does not make you less strong, it makes you whole. You are learning a new rhythm, one where effort is shared, where responsibility is lighter, where joy is not postponed, and this rhythm will feel natural once you stop resisting it. There will be moments when old thoughts try to return, telling you to worry, to prepare for disappointment, to expect less, but gently release those thoughts. They belong to a past season that taught you survival, not fulfillment. You no longer need to live as if everything could fall apart at any moment. You are entering a space of steadiness, where trust replaces tension, where clarity replaces confusion, where hope feels safe again. You will notice how your reactions change, how you pause before responding, how you choose peace instead of proving a point. This is growth, and it will protect you. You will also notice that certain situations no longer disturb you the way they once did. This is not because you stopped caring, but because you learned discernment, you learned where to place your energy and where to let go, and this wisdom will save you time, strength, and unnecessary pain. Your life will begin to feel simpler, not because there is less happening, but because there is less resistance inside you. Alignment creates ease, and ease allows life to flow. You will still face decisions, but they will not feel paralyzing. You will still encounter challenges, but they will not shake your core, because your foundation is becoming firm, grounded in truth rather than fear. You are allowed to dream again, not from desperation, but from confidence. You are allowed to plan without anxiety, to hope without attachment, to move forward without dragging the past behind you. Every step you take now is supported, even when you feel unsure. Even when you move slowly, progress does not require speed, it requires direction, and your direction is becoming clear. Pay attention to what brings calm rather than chaos, clarity rather than confusion, expansion rather than pressure. These are signs guiding you. Listen to them, honor them. Your intuition is sharpening because your spirit is quieter. You will sense when something is right without needing endless confirmation, and you will sense when something is wrong without needing explanation. Trust this inner knowing. It has been refined through experience. There is a gentle confidence rising in you now, one that does not need approval, one that does not compare, one that does not rush. This confidence will change how others relate to you. Some will respect you more, some may feel uncomfortable. Let both reactions pass without taking them personally. You are not responsible for how others respond to your growth. You are only responsible for staying true to yourself. Your path ahead will include moments of joy that feel simple but meaningful, quiet laughter, peaceful mornings, honest conversations, rest that actually restores you. These moments are not small, they are sacred. They are signs that life is becoming balanced again. You have carried heaviness long enough. Now allow lightness to return, not all at once, but gradually, naturally. You do not need to rush healing. Healing unfolds at its own pace. And every day you are already further along than you think. Stay patient with yourself. Stay kind to your process. You are not late. You are not broken. You are becoming. And what you are becoming is strong, steady, and deeply grounded. There is still more unfolding ahead. More clarity, more support, more goodness than you expect. Remain open, remain present, remain trusting, because this journey is not ending here. It is expanding, and you are moving forward with grace, wisdom, and a quiet strength that will continue to grow with every step you take. My beloved, I continue to speak to you because there is still much unfolding, and your heart is able to receive more than you realize. So stay with these words and let them flow into you gently, for this season is opening layer by layer, and every layer brings deeper peace and clearer purpose. You may wonder why the journey felt so long and why answers seem delayed, but know this: nothing was ever wasted. Every quiet moment, every tear, every unanswered prayer was shaping strength inside you that you now carry without even noticing. I was building depth within you so that when what is coming arrives, you will be able to hold it with wisdom and humility. Many people receive gifts before they are ready and they lose them, but you have been prepared carefully, patiently, lovingly, and that is why this next chapter will last. This is why it will not collapse under pressure. This is why it will not be stolen by fear or doubt. Because you have learned how to stand even when nothing supported you. You learned how to keep going when no one applauded you, and that quiet endurance has made your spirit steady and grounded. Now understand this clearly: what I am bringing is not only meant to help you, it is meant to flow through you, because your life is meant to be a place of refuge for others. Many will find hope simply by watching how peace settles into you. They will ask how you stayed gentle after hardship, how you stayed kind after disappointment, how you stayed faithful after delay, and your life itself will answer them, not through loud words but through calm presence. This is why your transformation matters beyond you. This is why I have been so careful with timing, so exact with placement, so intentional with every detail. You may not have noticed, but even the disappointments redirected you away from paths that would have drained you later. Even the closed doors protected you from burdens you were not meant to carry. I was not withholding, I was shielding. And now that shielding gives way to revealing, now what was hidden begins to appear naturally, gently, without force. You will not need to chase or convince or struggle. What belongs to you will recognize you. It will move toward you with ease, because it is aligned with who you have become. This is important for you to understand. You are not receiving because you begged hard enough. You are receiving because you became ready enough. Ready to steward what is given, ready to hold it without fear, ready to share without losing yourself, ready to enjoy without guilt, ready to rest without anxiety. This readiness did not come overnight. It was formed in the unseen places, in nights when you felt alone, in days when you did your best with limited strength, in moments when you chose integrity even when no one would have known if you didn't. Those moments matter deeply, and they are remembered fully. Now let your heart be at ease, because you do not need to figure out every step ahead. Clarity will come as you walk, light will appear as you move forward. You will not be overwhelmed with everything at once. I will give you what you need for each moment, just as I always have, only now you will begin to notice it more clearly, because your spirit is quieter and more aware. Fear once made everything feel urgent, but peace will now make everything feel ordered. You will notice how your breathing changes, how your thoughts slow down, how your reactions soften. This is not weakness. This is strength settling in. You will find that you no longer need to explain yourself to everyone. You will no longer feel compelled to defend your choices, because confidence rooted in truth does not shout, it rests, and others will sense it. Some will be drawn closer, some may fall away. Let this happen without resistance. Everyone cannot walk with you into the next season, not because they are bad, but because their path is different. Release them with grace. You are not losing people, you are making room for alignment, for support, for understanding, for relationships that nourish rather than drain. This includes friendships, partnerships, and even the way you see yourself. You are stepping out of survival mode and into a space where you are allowed to thrive, and this may feel unfamiliar at first. You may even question it, but do not retreat back into struggle just because it feels known. Allow goodness to stay, allow ease to remain, allow joy to visit without suspicion. You deserve rest. You deserve laughter. You deserve moments where you are not carrying everything alone, and I am teaching you how to receive, not just how to give, because giving without receiving eventually empties the soul, and I desire your fullness, not your exhaustion. Soon you will notice practical changes, not only inner ones. Circumstances will shift in ways that seem simple yet meaningful. Conversations will go differently. Decisions will become clearer. Help will appear where you expected resistance. Timing will begin to align in small but steady ways, and these are not coincidences, they are confirmations, gentle signs reminding you that you are being guided. You do not need to rush ahead of them. Walk with them, notice them, let gratitude rise naturally. Gratitude keeps your heart open and aware. It keeps you connected to the flow of what is being done for you. And even now, as you read these words, your nervous system is calming, your spirit is settling. Because truth brings peace, and peace brings strength. You are not behind, you are right on time. Everything you feared you missed is either still possible or no longer needed. Trust that deeply. Regret will not guide you forward, but understanding will, and understanding is growing inside you right now. There is wisdom forming that cannot be rushed, wisdom that comes only from living, from enduring, from choosing love again and again even when it cost you. This wisdom will soon be valued by others. People will seek your counsel, your presence, your perspective, not because you claim authority, but because you carry calm, and calm is rare in a restless world. Your steadiness will become a light, not one that blinds, but one that comforts. You will be surprised how many feel safe around you, how many open up to you without effort. This is part of what I am unfolding through you. You are becoming a place of peace, and peace multiplies. Now hear this carefully. Do not measure what is coming by what you lost. Do not compare the future to the past. What is ahead is different in nature, not simply a replacement. It carries more understanding, more balance, more mutual care, and you will recognize this difference immediately. It will not feel heavy. It will not demand that you shrink. It will not require you to abandon yourself. Instead, it will invite you to be fully present as you are. This is how you will know it is right. Your body will relax. Your spirit will feel safe. Your thoughts will feel clear. Confusion fades where truth arrives. Anxiety loosens where alignment enters, and this alignment is not forced, it flows. You are learning to trust this flow, to move with it instead of against it, and as you do, life will feel less like a struggle and more like a conversation, where guidance comes naturally, where intuition speaks gently, where decisions feel supported rather than pressured. You are not meant to carry the future on your shoulders, you are meant to walk into it step by step, hand in hand with trust. Every day does not need to be perfect, it only needs to be honest. Allow yourself to be human, allow yourself to feel tired. My beloved, listen carefully and understand this now. You are surrounded by a living and powerful presence. Do not ignore these words because they carry deep meaning and lasting purpose. This connection is not brief or empty, it is strong and intentional, flowing directly from me into your life and your journey. everything within my reach is already aligned for you. And today a specific person will come into your path because I have spoken it into motion. This meeting is not random, its timing is set and it will happen sooner than you expect, so keep your heart open and your spirit alert, because if you close yourself off now you may miss the most important understanding meant for your life. Stay fully present with these words because this is not just a thought, it is a turning point meant to guide your future. Receive this message, share its meaning, and prepare yourself inwardly for what is next. Let this knowing touch many lives because this moment has been chosen for you. Even now what you cannot see is being placed perfectly within unseen workings. People who felt distant, hearts that were once closed, and opportunities that seemed blocked are all being moved by my direction. This is not about struggle or conflict but about removing what has disturbed your peace, your strength, your emotions, and the safety of those you love. I am bringing people together. Unexpected connections are forming and they will bring clarity that reshapes your hardest seasons. Answers are rising from places you never thought to look. At this very moment someone is thinking of you by name. Do you truly believe I would allow things to stay broken or silent while unrest touches your life, while unfairness presses you down, or while those you love feel far away? Never. I have already set a powerful movement in place, and this is not imagination, it is truth, meant to bring you clear understanding today. Clarity is approaching and it may come through a message, a meeting, or a deep inner reminder placed in someone else's heart to make things right with you. What was delayed will be released. What felt lost will return. I see the weight you carry that others never notice. Even when you rest, your thoughts are full of concern for those you love. Your days are spent trying to hold everything together. You smile while your body feels worn and solutions seem distant. You feel forgotten by those you once supported. And from deep within you comes a quiet cry that others cannot hear. But I hear it now. I have always known you. I have protected you and guarded your peace, and now I am bringing an encounter that will restore what was almost taken from you. Someone will seek you out on purpose, not by chance, because I am guiding them. This connection will matter, it will bring clarity and understanding, and you will see that this season was not rejection but preparation. The labels others placed on you never defined what I created you to be. You are not limited by human opinions, you are exactly as I intended, and because my promise stands, I have set everything in motion. Nothing moves without my command, and I have already spoken the word to go to you. This is why you feel lighter right now. This is why something inside you led you to these words. This is not coincidence, it is my call. I arranged this moment and made sure this message reached you. From here on things will change. Because this is the final stretch before something new begins. The one who comes will not speak empty words but will bring real assurance. You will recognize it in their honesty, their voice, and their presence, and your spirit will know it is me speaking through them, because I work through whom I choose, when I choose, and your time has arrived. Some mocked your patience, your faith, your care for your home, and your quiet strength, but what I am about to do will silence that. This will be more than a small shift, it will be a clear statement. Details will align. People will change, doors will open, messages will arrive, lost things will be found, and wounds caused by words will be healed by actions only my wisdom could arrange. Today the pattern of your life begins to change. You will notice it in peace returning, strength growing, rest becoming deeper, and calm filling your home. These are signs of my presence. You do not need to rush or prove yourself. My work does not depend on your effort but on what I have already declared. Even closed hearts are softening and people who once held back are being moved to support you. Some are even praying without knowing it is for you, because I work behind what you see, and I am bringing to you what you have waited for, whether it shows as provision, healing, restored relationships, or deep comfort. It is coming. While you care for others, I am caring for you. Your life is rising in someone's awareness by my hand. Unseen paths are forming around you. Opposing forces sense this moment and may try to distract you with doubt. Do not give in, stay steady, there is still guidance ahead. Rest in trust and stay close in spirit. I know your needs, your worries, and what feels too heavy, and what looks impossible is already settled by me. Right now something you once gave in kindness is returning to you as a gift. This is part of what is coming. You did nothing in vain. Every act of love and every tear mattered to me. Confirmation will come through words and through deep inner certainty. You will know without explanation that this is real. Signs will mark the approach, and when it arrives you will understand why the waiting mattered. No time spent trusting me is wasted. Stillness prepared you, and everything is already in place. These words reach you by design, not accident. Your readiness matches what I am releasing. unseen intention is moving into your daily life. Restlessness within you is a sign of what approaches. Movement is beginning where nothing seemed to change, and soon a meeting or message will shift your path. I know your pain, and I am bringing healing not just outwardly but within, restoring what felt taken from you, bringing peace you longed for. You have given much without recognition, and now I am sending someone to see you and value you. I remember every silent prayer and every tired night. The coming message will prove I never forgot you. Doors will open as if waiting for you. Scarcity is giving way to provision. The one I send carries direction and release even if they do not fully understand their role. You will see honesty in them and recognize my hand. I am arranging everything with purpose. Unfair judgments you carried quietly will be answered with honor. What you thought was lost will be remembered rightly. Worry will be replaced by calm assurance. I am closing old cycles and opening new ones with grace. This is freedom, freedom from old thoughts, old pain, and old limits. When my message arrives, it will feel like fresh air. I see your fullness even when others see lack. Your endurance prepared you for this. Your quiet faith touched others even when you felt exposed. This coming change will confirm my justice to many. Speak this truth even now. This certainty inside you is being answered. Peace will settle in your home. Order will return. And when the one I send arrives, you will see how carefully everything was prepared. I know you felt close to giving up from deep exhaustion. But this is where my strength takes over. The timing will be undeniable. You will know it is my work. Forgotten dreams will awaken. My promises do not expire. What you receive is a sign that the time has come for renewal and new